Welcome all of you. My name is Dr. Mohammad Fiaz from University of Education, Dijiha campus. Cotton is one of the most important fiber and cash crop of Pakistan, as well as of the entire world. It plays a dominant role in industrial and agricultural economy of the country. It provides the basic raw material to cotton textile industry. In Pakistan, it provides direct livelihood to 3 million farmers, and about 20 to 30 million people are employed in cotton trade and its processing. Cotton is a water thirsty crop, and around 6% of the water for irrigation in is used is for cultivation. Pakistan is the fourth largest producer of the cotton in the world, with average production of 1610 metric ton. While Pakistan is also the fourth largest consumer of the cotton, with average consumption of 1,573 metric ton. In Pakistan, it is grown on a large scale in Punjab and Sindh. Punjab is the largest producer of the cotton, followed by Sindh. It is vital kharif crop of Punjab. It is also an important cash crop of Pakistan known as white gold. Cotton occupies the largest area in Pakistan compared to other crops. While cotton crop earns the country largest export revenues, and in addition to the lint, the seed of the cotton for oil and meal accounts for 80% of the national production of oilseed. Cotton and cotton related products contribute about 10% to GDP and 55% to the foreign exchange earnings of the country. The area under the cultivation of cotton crop increased significantly in the last 30 years, around 7.86 million acres in 2015 to 2016. Cotton is grown chiefly for its fiber, which is used in manufacture of the cloth for mankind. It is also used for several other purposes, such as for making threads, for mixing with other fibers, and for extraction of oil from cottonseed. All these uses give a huge industrial value to this crop, and as such as handsome remuneration to the growers. Cotton crop is prone to damage by a number of pests. There are over 166 insects recorded as pests on the cotton crop only. They are categorized as sucking insects, fruiting body feeders, and foliar and stem feeders. Insect pests of cotton in Pakistan represent the greatest diversity in the whole region. More than 1,300 species of insects are found attacking on cotton crop, and more than 93 insects and mites are found damaging in the cotton crop in Pakistan. In Pakistan, cotton crop is damaged right from seedling stage by a number of pests such as Jassid, aphid, whitefly, cotton, mealybug, pink bollworm, spotted bollworm, American bollworm, armyworm, and the list goes on from thrips to the beetle. Today we will talk about Jassid. In this video, we will cover introduction, identification, life cycle, damage, and control of Jassid. The technical name of Jassid is Amrasca bigetula, and it belongs to the order Hemiptera and family Cicadalidae. Adults have prominent black spots on both sides of the median line in the vertex of the head and another on the apical area of the forewing. The nymphs walk diagonally, uh, face usually pale greenish tegmina shining. Forewings are yellowish green in color. The length of male hopper varies from 2.50 to 2.60 millimeter. In the case of female hopper, the length varied from 2.68 to 2.76 millimeter. These are leaf hoppers that invade cotton plants from around the time of germination of the crop. These are polyphagous pests that invade during kharif season many crops and those naturally growing plants in the uncultivated area too. Jassids are greenish colored insects whose adults measure 2 to 3 millimeter. The young ones, called nymphs, are without wings and live on the same tissues of the crop. The adult move around the crop tissues while nymphs restrict themselves under the leaves. Leafhoppers are agile insects that move with equal ease either forwards, backwards, or sideways like a crab. They fly around in the crop too. The hoppers in cotton lay eggs on the midrib vein of the leaves. The egg hatch and the young nymphs feed on the lower side of the leaf. The eggs can remain dormant under inclement weather conditions. During season, each female lays on an average of 20 to 25 eggs. The total nymph period is about 10 to 18 days, according to varying growing day degrees of the season in the cotton crop. The males live for about 16 days, while the female hoppers live for about 17 to 80 days, according to the conditions of host plant and growing day degree. The hoppers are known to fly short distances. These species of jassids have wide host range and can flourish their population unchallenged throughout the entire crop growing season. While their few natural enemies do keep their outbreak under check, normally the outbreak populations of Jassid in cotton under the influence of higher soluble nitrogen in the growing tissues. Supported by high humidity due to rain and irrigations, create huge pesticides in the cotton crop across the country. The invasion of hoppers on cotton causes brown blotches, you can also call them spots on leaf surfaces that cup upwards. Under heavy damage, the hopper burn symptoms due to collapsed brown spots make the crop look very ugly with a burnt look. Many patchy hopper burns indicate the severity of the damage in the cotton field. The farms look diseased when the chassis damage is severe, especially in highly susceptible cotton varieties. Many modern transgenic cotton hybrids with genetic modifications for bollworm tolerance using delta endotoxin expressing genes are noticed to be susceptible to chassis damage. Often, when the cotton crop is prone to early season pests such as Jassid, the vigor of the crop is put to challenge, and its growth and metabolism are not attained to the desired level. Their damage emanates from their intense feeding habit on the leaf lamina. They puncture the epidermis and veins by inserting needle-like proboscis and injecting the saliva that creates a tube through which they suck the cell content. Being flowing feed blowing, being phloem feeders, they suck in the plant sap containing lots of sugars. Uh, the nutritional requirements of the hoppers for protein available in the plant's sap is utilized, and the balanced excess fluid is excreted as honeydew. The honeydew spread on leaf lamina encourages sooty mold growth and makes the leaves black in color, preventing photosynthesis. Controlling Jassid is not difficult for farmers when they imply integrated pest management for this pest. Non-chemical or cultural control indicates the excessive use of fertilizers should be avoided. The reason for this method is these sucking pests are attracted towards flesh green fields. Nitrogen application results in vegetative growth with lush green color as well, which attracts the pest, particularly sucking pests, to the field. Hence, we should avoid excess use of nitrogenous fertilizers. The other methods include clean cultivation and removal of weeds and use of hairy varieties. There is a general predator called Chrysoperla cornea who eats plenty of species in its way to the field. We should encourage predator populations to have a check on pest population. If those all methods did not work, then we can only rely on chemical control. But do remember that we will choose chemical control only when all other control programs fail to perform. Chemicals which give best result against Jassids are imidacloprid at the rate of 60 ml per acre and bifenthrin at the rate of 200 to 250 ml per acre, and nitropiram, which is a special product against Jassid, can be applied at the rate of 200 to 300 ml per acre depending upon the severity of the damage and population. So this was all about today's lecture. Hope to see you in the next one. Until then, take care.